Hey guys, and welcome back to Clannad. So, let's just jump right back in. Looks like it might be inside here. The bear's shoulders violently move up and down, and even though her head seems silent, you're pretty serious about finding your cat. You know, I'm grateful you're doing this for a strange person like me. Could you be someone that I know? The bear faces the window. Then, she points her thumb towards the classroom as if to tell me to say something quickly. What a quiet bear! I guess I really have met you somewhere before or something. Are you a girl? Come on, Misae-san. If we don't find him, he'll run away. I don't know how she came with the idea of her being a girl, but I hurry her so she wouldn't reveal herself. I guess so. Misae-san enters the classroom and I do the same after. The room is empty. I can hear noise from afar. Seems this place is the only one where it's quiet. Is it here? Who knows? We squat down looking around the floor. Ah! There it is! We both say that at the same time. There it is, sleeping at the end of the back of the room. It seems to have nestled itself on the desk. What's this cat doing around here at this time? The cat notices Misae-san and lifts his head. Come on, come here, she calls him with her hand. Seeing that, the cat scratches its own hand a number of times. Come on, don't play and come over here. Misae-san reaches out her arms and the cat jumps into her chest. He chases after Misae-san's finger for quite a while. Jeez, what went wrong? You don't hate me, do you? At that moment, I feel like I hear the cat's voice. It's not the cat's cry, but rather its feelings. It feels really strange. Oh man, come on, we're going home. The cat resists as she grabs hold of him. Misae-san? Maybe you should let it play here for a while. Huh? Why? Well, somehow, I don't know, but feels like I heard it's having fun. Who said that? Cat. No way, he's a cat. Yeah, I know, but I heard it. Misae-san? What is it? Did you make a promise? With whom? Well, I think for a bit, trying to frantically understand the feelings I picked up just now. Remaining silent, I can hear a loud noise from outside. Yeah, that's right, today's festival. And then I remember, you made a promise to go out with someone on Founders Day. Huh? It's as if it was glad you granted its wish. That's how happy the voice was. It got to spend a lot of time here after finally arriving. Was there anything else that was said? No, that was all. The cat continues to scratch Misae's hand as she is dumbfounded. I can see she's in a daze now, not thinking of anything else. Nothing else other than that promise. I don't recall making a promise with this cat, but, well, I guess I'll have some fun today. You really are a grateful guy, aren't you? With only Misae-san in the playful room, I leave that place. Thanks a lot for helping us. I thank Tomoya, who's standing outside in the hallway. We still have time? An uneasy nod. Let's hurry. She nods heavily. We finally make it out of all the confusion in the school. But okay. I looked at the background and you see where the flower thing is? That's my cursor. And I'm circling the thing. What the heck is that? What the heck is that? That thing is creepy. Anyways. Tomoya tugs down on my clothing. What is it? She points off at a snack bar. They're selling ice cream. You want to eat ice cream? She nods. Both of us eating? I'm buying. You know, I really don't like being in a position where I have to buy ice cream for a bear. Yeah, alright, don't look at me with those amusing eyes. Hey, 2 ice creams, please. I say that facing the clerk. Which would you like? Vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, or lemon? Or not lemon, melon. Melon ice cream sounds so good. Well then. Vanilla? She shakes her head. Chocolate? Come on, say something, man. The bear hugs me to get close. Of course, strawberry. What do you mean, of course? This is the first time I've heard that. The bear gets away and I face the clerk yet again. 1 vanilla and 1 strawberry. That will be 200 yen. Expensive. I pay and receive the 2 ice creams. Here. I hand one over to Tomoya. So, how exactly are you gonna eat this? You can't open its mouth. With a worried figure, she looks around, and then, holding onto my arm, we walk off. Heading under the tree shades, she finally takes off that costume of hers. She's sweating a waterfall. She's breathing hard. You're really having fun, aren't you? Of course. No matter what's said, it's a festival after all. Seems you're forcing yourself to enjoy it, though. Well, what's there to force about? You were kind of treading lightly there. I guess that might be true. Well, it's because, normally, I've never been around in a place like this before. Well, I'm sure this isn't normal at all. Even more, I'm not alone. Tomoyo faces me with her blushing face. I'm happy that Tomoyo gave me such a direct confession. It'd be embarrassing if it were some other guy normally. Letting the ice cream melt, the 2 of us kiss under the tree shade. It's really hot. You're the one who's feeling hot right now. I'm quite cool here. You seem pretty calm, Tomoya. Not really. I glance over at the busy crowd. Over there is a small kid who is alone. Running into other students, he keeps falling down. Hey, look. Yeah. Tomoya looks in the same direction. I'll go help him. As expected of the council president. Yeah, geez, what a helpless child. Guess she likes kids too. My chest also tightens as well, as if to give me a reason to help him out. I'll come too. No, the ice cream will melt. You wait here instead. You sure? Yeah, I'll be back soon. Believing those words, I remain behind. She gallantly rushes toward the kid, her long hair fluttering. Sitting down, she talks to the child. She takes the child with her arms so that the students wouldn't run into them. The kid's smile returns. I can tell that Tomoyo feels relieved being by a child who is so young. At least his safety is guaranteed within the school premises. The kid hugs Tomoya, who then holds from the bottom as she stands up. She walks, pushing through the crowd. I'm sure she's looking for the child's parents, but after a few steps, she stops quickly. Tomoya standing still. Looking ahead, there are a number of male students pushing through, coming close to her. I can pretty much guess what's going to happen. At my feet is the bear suit's head rolled over. So that's what she wore this for. She should have worn it when she went to help the kid. If she did that, she wouldn't have been caught by the student council looking for her. I can't hear the words that are exchanged, but I can imagine them. She's probably saying that she's been taking this kid to try and find the parents. That's probably what the student council want to make sure of. At the end, she looks my way. Sweating, with her long hair, her face smiles. Why can she smile off something like this? I don't really know all too well. It's a problem for me to be near her after all. It's like she betrayed her friends for my sake, and in my hand is the ice cream that continues to melt. I already know Tomoyo's ending because I've seen the anime, and I know I'm gonna sob, so sorry if I become a hot mess, even in this episode. The Tuesday after the holiday, Tomoyo and I are in the counselor's room. You held a lot of votes since you were popular with the students. That's what we believe. The teacher in front of us is the dean in charge of our year. We've been unofficially investigating your school from before. Well, it's a rare case. It's got nothing to do with this. I make a small murmur. Probably. That's what we're consulting you about. But Sakagami-kun, exactly how many times have you caused an uproar in your previous school? Right? And you've been going out with Okazaki while attending school, haven't you? That's correct, right? This is the second time you two have come here. Or have you forgotten? There's a problem with that. Let me explain. The day you were inaugurated as the president, the two of you were missing from homeroom that morning. Immediately following that, you used the broadcast system for a personal message. That message was directed to this man, and then the work you started on Founders Festival from the beginning. You left your job and went out on a date. That's how far our ears reach. That's the truth about the student who is the council president. We don't have exactly enough evidence to decide that you are incompetent at your place. To begin with, aren't you aware that as the representative of the students, you need to be a role model? The teacher looks at the paper he has in his hand. But you see, unlike this man, you can study. The results of your spring examination were, well, you were number 1 in your curriculum in the class, 4th in the entire school year. You could say it's quite exceptional for a school like this. And, disregarding your nature, those results are well established. Taking great leadership, you built up trust with your classmates and your homeroom teacher. In other words, you've behaved very well in your class, and when people's evaluation of you decreased, you happened to be in a place separated from your class. What do you think that means? A place separated from your class? Well, I suppose this man was with you in that place as well. That's just my personal opinion. I guess the last thing I should talk about is this man's situation. As you are the council president, you can behave in a more appropriate and correct way. In other words, that is, probably the hope in the future that you have. That's what it is. And what I look forward to. That's all I have to say for now. Let us talk again another day. Well, that was quite frank. I don't know. I didn't really get what he said. Are you for real? If you are, you're being stupid. I don't care if I am. I don't really care at all. I'm more happy that way, I'm sure. I don't want to think about anything or be troubled by anything. Exactly what is it? You don't care what will happen later? That's not it. Then what is it? You're waiting like a kid. She closes her mouth. She puts up with it like a kid about to cry. I said too much. I'm sure it'll all work out, because it has been up until now anyways. No, I'm sorry. What I said just now was quite childish. To begin with, the one being hurt was you, Tomoya. I'm used to that, so I'm fine. About the feeling of that day, about the different goals she has, about the different places that she's aiming for, all of that's been thrust before us. Is it really okay for us to be together? I recall all of the words the teacher had said. That's right. If I weren't around, Tomoya would be suitable for the council president. I noticed that. But even then, at that time in the empty classroom, Tomoya and I chose to be together, and that's how things built up until now. But as a man, the reality of Tomoya being shackled up has been thrust before me. I'm sorry if you can hear that. I have no control over what people do in their fucking cars. Even then, can I still be with her? I want to be with Tomoya. I'm sure that she feels the same. That's what I believe. But that comes at her loss. The direction the two of us are going in is different. We can't even take a single step towards those places. That's why the two of us are stuck like this. So, as you guys can tell, it's getting heavy. I guess for the time being, I'll be busy. Both during the morning and after school. There's a lot of things I have to do. Did you know that there are a lot of meetings in this school, Tomoya? A lot of students come there as committee members. Everyone seems to be full of spirit. The moment these people gather isn't really that overwhelming. What is overwhelming, though, is when they talk. Everyone's doing their best for the school. We meet in this committee to discuss topics and decide what will happen from then on. It's a bit difficult, but quite important. Make one mistake and you'll have to take responsibility. That's what's tough. You can't make any mistakes. Why? You don't have any background. That's just how I feel. You can't miss a step on your road anymore. You have to walk straight ahead. To begin with, if only you weren't so wild. It could have come to this a lot earlier. A lot of people think highly of you, eager to see how you respond. At this point, your status should be outrageously high. You're as close to that sort of person as it gets. The one the people chose was someone endowed with charisma since birth. That's why you can't falter anymore and have to walk straight ahead. You have to hold your head high. No, it's nothing like that for me. Besides, the way you're talking, Tomoya, is kind of lonely. It's as if you're saying I should be walking alone. Why? Why aren't you denying that? I'm different from you. Me, who is always in the same place, and Tomoya, who walks towards that high place. And the two of us are together like this. How sad this is. Without a doubt, waiting through the days ahead are going to be painful. You're with me, Tomoya, right? Yeah, I want to. That's all I'm saying. And for me to let this continue on. Yeah, be with me. Always. Being dragged down by an incompetent man, Tomoya continues to believe in that. Being with me, there aren't a lot of students who call Tomoya. So, you were here all this time? What is it? It's about this morning. As always, another claim showed up. I see. For now, come with me. No. I'll leave it to you. Huh? I won't say it again. I said I'm leaving it to you. How can you joke at a time like this? Go. The two of them look at me at the same time as I force my way in. Go, Council President. And let me go ahead and close my window. Now hopefully that kind of reduces the outside noises. What, Tomoya? Is that sarcasm? No, it's the truth. You're the Council President. Is anything wrong with that? No, that's right. But what about you? This is not the time to talk carelessly with a guy, Sakagami. Yeah. Tomoya. The last face Tomoya shows me as she leaves. The wrinkles in her eyebrows show a painful face. Sorry. Don't worry about it. The male student keeps giving unpleasant eyes up until the end. No matter how much time Tomoya had, she'd cut it up so there'd be time for the two of us. She always tried to make sure that I liked her. For me to answer that takes a lot of time, and then gradually, we were embraced by anxiety between the two of us. Aren't you busy? I'll be fine. You shouldn't force yourself. What's that mean? It's like you're saying you don't want us to meet. No one's saying that, you know. I'm sorry. It's okay. Yo, you guys! What? It's you, Sunohara. Somehow it feels really boring around here. Maybe you're getting bored? Really? Don't ask me. You don't have to deny it, you know. Having said that, I'm not doubting you. It just feels like that all of a sudden. No, I don't really feel that at all. I've always liked Tomoya. Going out with him is the same as liking him. For her to say that in front of me. What is it exactly? Well, he's an asshole after all. If I swap places with him, you'd probably forget about that, huh? You better say that's a joke in 0.1 seconds. If not, I'll kick you. It's a joke. Like I can say that. Isn't that a challenge for you? Say it before I do. Oh, what a brutal person. Anyways, In the end, you guys are well suited for each other. Well, let's grab something to bite. I'm starved. It's on me, okay? You'll feel a lot better. Tomoya and I exchange glances. Oh, walk, you guys! As we still stand there, Sunahara pushes our backs. The following week, I'm called again by the teacher in charge of our year. This time, it's just me. But this is all the time that I have for this episode, guys. So if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up down below. We haven't got to the really hard-hitting stuff yet, but there was a part in this where I wanted to cry, but I only got a little bit of sniffles. So anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!